Welcome back to the Sky Bet League 1 Road to the Championship, and we're to the stage where it's Matchday 29 and we'll play Matchday 30 as well in this episode. So we can have a look. We play Milton Keynes Dons down at the Amanda Cruikshank Stadium, and if we look at the schedule, we have we've got MK Dons at home. Then we travel up to Rotherham for another crucial game, and they are second, a level on points with us, so that could be a absolute crunch game in the league. So that's two good games coming up. Say we drew with Rochdale. So let's get to the team plan for tonight. For today, we've gone for the usual formation. We can see we've got Kev Briggs in goal. We've got Keith Chamberlain back into the side, partnering Martin Evans. So Keith Chamberlain given another chance after his heroics in the cup against Rotherham. And we've got Farrington on the right, and Jeff Gregson returns on the left back position. We've got Arvin Hodges, Phil Smith, Alex Dean in today for Luke Shaw. So sorry about that. And we've got Keith Osborne on the left and Lewis Smith on the right, with our Billy Key. He's up top, our number one centre forward. So we've got quite a strong bench, and yes, we'll see how this game pans out against MK Dons down at the Amanda Cruikshank. So let's get straight to the kick-off. Well, Billy Key to get the game on the way for Coalville Town. Top of the table, on level on points with Rotherham, kicking left to right, black shirts and white shirts with all black shorts. But that's a dangerous ball in by Gregson first up, so give us a corner kick at their very first attempt. And today, MK Dons in there, all red strip of a change. So we've got, can he get one in? But the keeper's punched it. And Phil Smith will get to Alex Dean, and it's Harley's just possessed Alex Dean, gets it as far as he can down the pitch. Keith Chamberlain to chase it, and it's gone a bit to the far post, but that's and Alex Dean, and it's just flashed past the post. Acrobatically by Dean as it's come to him on the edge of the box. He's done it. See the kick it tight, but it's just gone past the post. Another let off for MK Dons. We did beat them emphatically down there at the stadium by 3-1, but it's a different day, different game. So anyway, here's Reeves. He's got it out to Lewington, and it's a good ball in. It's off the bar, but it's second header. It's gone in, and Milton Keynes have taken the lead, and it's Bowery. After 12 minutes, heading against the bar first time, but the ball came back out and he's headed it into the net and it's come off the post. Well, that's absolutely stunned the crowd here in the Amanda Cruikshank. First attack, Lewington on the left-hand side, giving a decent ball in, that's for sure. Bowery's header hit the bar, but he's reacted quickly to head it past Briggs. MK Dons have gone 1-0 up here at the Amanda Cruikshank. We know it's a throw in. There's Lewis Smith. Can he cross one? He can. And it's Phil Smith. Alex Dean. He's cheated it up, but the keeper's made a... Well, he made a awkward save, but he saved it. That's nevertheless. But there again, here's Bowery to Harley on the right-hand side as Gilby comes forward, and it's a good ball through the middle, but Keith Chamberlain tidies up. Crossing, so just here to a little bit of an adjust. Lewis Smith to Farrington, and it's go left again to Hodges, and again Phil Smith to Gregson. No, Billy Key will tap it in. No, the keeper's made an absolutely astonishing save. That got 1-1 all over the... There's Gregson slaying it into Keith Osborne. Keeper just gets his hand, and you think Billy Key would have just... Well, it's just come off the keeper. It's going to be a corner kick, but that should have been 1-1. There's Phil Smith with this corner, and he's got it right up in the air, the keeper. But Alex Dean can... but no, it's gone straight to Nichols again. What a super save by the Milton Keynes. And it's down to Billy Key. And Billy Key will try and get Lewis Smith in this side, but Nichols tidies up within the last minute, the stoppage time. And there's the half-time whistle. MK Dons Probably against the run of play, going 1-0 up into half time. But that save by Nichols was absolutely a game changer. So welcome back to the Amanda Cruikshank for this second half between Coalville Town and MK Dons. MK Dons taking the lead by a goal to 0. Bowery after 13 minutes, but Hodges. MK Dons looking as if they're going to be setting the stall out to defend in this half, but the good ball over, and Lewis Smith just couldn't quite reach it. And it's to Jeff Gregson, and there's Keith Osborne now. He's got Jeff Gregson moving on that side, on the left hand side. He can get one in, can he? And Billy Key this time! Oh my, is this the post? Oh, another chance for Billy Key, but I think the angle was a little bit tight, but he got there first. Good, licked it up, tried to flick back, but he's hit the post. But it's come off Billy Key, that's gone for the goal kick to Milton Keynes. Adam Stevens making his first couple of changes. Billy Key gets replaced by Linnett, and McKirk's on for Osborne, who plays it inside to Bowery. And he's got well played, Bob, but he's still going to come back, and Hodges is closing down, so is... Oh, but it's going to come back. The ball to Shreves, and Bowery, but gets a shot in, but no power, cut off. Short of this time, and there's people coming in, but no. Phil Smith, he can lob one in again. Oh, and it's just not fell for McKirk. He's gone to Reeves. Goes, oh, but there's Hodges trying to cut him down as he does. Tenacious little player, but Lewington will cross this in. Bowery's got a free header, but it's no direction. It's gone over the bar. Again, working it well on that left-hand side. Milton Keynes, and Lewington's got another ball in, and just Bowery's in open space, but its header's knocked right over the bar. So, last substitution for Coalville Town as Leandro Brown comes on for Lewis Smith. Oh, Linnett, giving it away, and now Bowery's on the charge. We know what he's got through, and Thompson's has got through. Has he? But oh, poor ball. Good golden opportunity. At the Amanda Cruikshank. There's McKirk. There's Gregson. Phil Smith. And it's Dean. Oh, he could crack it, but Nichols saves comfortably. Desperation shot there from Alex Dean. And now, and it's gone right over, but he's not even gone for it. Right, he's gone for it. Thompson. Oh, Thompson, but Briggs has had to pull off a save. Oh, he saved Coalville there from going 2 behind for sure. Hey, Thompson. Flicking it through, but well, he got dispossessed. There's a corner. We're into final 2 minutes of stoppage time. And now Coalville are looking down at a defeat as Patterson has got through on that side, but oh, and Hodges, can he get one forward? We've got one last to go. No, MK Dons will run out the winners here, and the Brews rung out, but that's a good display by MK Dons. Professional and absolutely nullified Coalville Town here at the Amanda Cruikshank Stadium. Fair play. Coalville have to take the defeat. It's an unusual sight for this season. So, match day 29 results, you can see it's Coalville Town 0, MK Dons 1. So we have to take the defeat on the chin. It's not ideal preparation for the next game against Rotherham for sure, but the rest of the results we see. Rochdale have beaten Gillingham. They're in third place, and that's a good win for Rochdale to put pressure on Coalville Town and Rotherham. But Wycombe Wanderers have won 3-1. Portsmouth have lost 2-0 to Wimbledon. Ipswich have beaten Fleetwood 2-0. And Oxford and Doncaster drew 2-2. So did Rotherham United. Drew 0-0 with Coventry City. So, well, small recompense, but I think Rotherham will go top after that draw. So Sunderland have beaten Blackpool 1-0, Shrewsbury 0, Burton 0, and Lincoln City 2, Bristol Rovers 2. So let's have a look at this league table after match day 29. And Rotherham have overtaken us by a point. We're level on points with Rochdale now, so we've got to be careful. We could end up in the playoffs because the three teams at the top are absolutely cut away from the 4th place Ipswich. So it's 2 places, the 3 teams playing for 2 places. Ipswich, Blackpool and Wimbledon now in the playoff positions. So we look at the bottom of the league. We've got Gillingham, Portsmouth and Shrewsbury. They're in the relegation, with Bristol Rovers equal on points with Shrewsbury Town. Well, it's all looking very, very tight at that top of that first division. We play Rotherham in the next game up at Rotherham. So what a game that'll be. Absolutely what a game. Well, anyway, we're in the. Let's have a look at the Premiership, see how they're going. And you can see that Manchester City have overtaken Liverpool once again. It's been nip and tuck between them two for quite a while. Man City are top, Liverpool, Chelsea and Arsenal are in the Champions League spots, with Manchester United just nipping at the heels of Arsenal. So that could come down to the wire for that final Champions League spot. We look at Tottenham Hotspur in 6th, so yes, it's looking quite tight at the top. Well, at the bottom we can see, well, Norwich City have been on a run. They've won another game, so they're on 15 points, but still 11 points behind Watford, who are in 17th and safety. But Brighton Hove Albion and Sheffield United also in the bottom 3. If we look at the Championship, this is the league that we're trying to get into, but it's looking very, very precarious at the moment. But, you know, we've got to work hard for it. But Reading are top. We're Nottingham Forest now, so they've come up to the 2nd position, so automatic promotion spot, with Preston North End 3rd. We've got Huddersfield, Brentford and Fulham, who are in the playoff positions. So it's looking very tight in that league also. We'll look at the bottom. We've got Charlton Athletic, Luton and Stoke City still cut adrift from Derby County, who are down in 21st but 5 points ahead of Stoke City. So as I've said, not ideal preparation, losing at the Amanda Cruikshank 1-0 to MK Dons for the game against Rotherham United, the top of the table now. So that game becomes more and more important as we think about it. So catch you for that game, and that'll be a midweek game up at Rotherham. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, welcome back to the EFL League One Road to the Championship, and today is match day 30, and they do not come any bigger than this, because Rotherham United have replaced us at the top of the league. We're 2nd, so this game is ultra important for both sides. After the beating them in the leasing.com EFL Trophy, we beat them 2-0, so Rotherham will be looking for some sort of revenge in this must win, but it's a very vital game. Let's have a look at tonight's team for Coalville. As we can see, we've got Kev Briggs in goal, who's right up for it. Andy Smith returns in the back 4 with Jeff Gregson, Lee Farrington and Martin Evans. Odgie Smith and Luke Shaw returns for this game, so that's a bit of a boost for Adam Stevens as we see if we can maintain our form in this. But say we've got Leandro Brown on the right hand side and Keith Osborne's on the left, and Billy Key up top. So Billy Key, who had that chance, if you can remember, in the last game. Oh, I don't know. I'm still thinking how he missed it. But anyway, we've got quite a good strong bench. We've got Alex Dean there. We've got Lewis Smith, Tim Berridge, Cairo Mitchell's the main striker up top. So he'll be looking to get involved in the game at some point during the evening. Well, anyway, let's get to the Millmore for this vital game up there in Rotherham between Rotherham United and Coalville Town, match day 30. Let's get straight to the kick-off. Well, welcome to Millmore as Rotherham in there, red and white, kick left to right, get the game on the way, and it's an absolute packed house as Billy Key intercepts straight away. Now here's Billy Key out to Coalville Town in their black and white stripes, black shorts, kicking right to left. A bit of a cul-de-sac with that, so there's Odgies. Phil Smith. Oh, it's a good ball over, and Jeff Gregson, but straight to Price, who's in the Rotherham goal this evening. Smith will take this. He'll get a good ball in. We know that delivery will be there. And the keeper, made a night out of that. Phil Smith, but it's gone wide. Now then, Clark's away, and Andy Smith has come out of position. He's had to go, and Evans, but Luke Shaw needs to get in, but the ball was just too far for the. And now there's Keith Osborne. It's no holding back with this game, is there? And it's Leandro Brown's put it wide. Oh my, what a chance for Leandro Brown. Great ball by Keith Osborne. And Leandro Brown taking it past the player, just put it wide. Oh, Leandro, Barlasser will take this. And it's got to come in. Oh, Andy Smith again winning that header. There's Mattock. Oh, and it's a shot! And that's the goal. What a goal. What have I said about Joe Mattock? He's been an absolute pain through this season. He's created things, and he's put Rotherham in lead, and Coalville Town taking a look at each other. Now you can see Joe Mattock being congratulated. He's been an absolute pain in this season. So anyway, Joe Mattock gets Rotherham in the lead, and Jeff Gregson. Oh, Phil Smith. And it's Billy Key. Now Jeff Gregson can get this ball into the box. And Billy Key, but he's headed it over. Oh, he was free in the box, and a super ball by Jeff Gregson finding Key. But he's just onside. But his header's just gone over the bar. 2-2, and there's Brown. Now Brown, he's in space in that midfield area. Oh, and what a save, but it's just offside. The flag was up, and Keith Osborne, well, just a bit eager to get into the box, but it's got to come back. There's Crooks. We've got a minute of stoppage time. Played by the referee. We don't want to go 2-0 down at half time, but that's just gone wide from Vassell. Nice try, snapshot. He's just playing it across the park. Barlasser, but that's way wide. So it looks like we're going to go in half time. A goal down here at Millmore. Game of Rotherham, and we are. That's Rotherham United 1. Coalville Town 0. Joe Mattock after 27. In this top of the table clash. Adam Stevens making a substitution as Cairo Mitchell places at Billy Key. Can't remember his name then. And Osborne. Now then, and there's Gregson to Keith Osborne to Luke Shaw, and it's a good ball over. Good ball over the top for Farrington, and Leandro Brown, but it's just come off the. There's a challenge for it in the area, but it. Oh, ball down, but Clark will. That's a good ball. Cairo Mitchell with his shot, but straight down the breadbasket of Price in the Rotherham goal. Just got Artmuscle, there's Vassell, and well played. Well, Harvard Hodges tried to get round him, but it's a booking. Yes, I would have given that a booking. So Lewis Smith replacing Leandro Brown on this right hand side. Sorry. That's Clark. I thought he'd had a shot then, but he didn't. Lindsay. And he's trying to work his way past. Oh, it's a good ball in, and it's just over the bar. Oh, Vassell had a glorious chance, a lovely little header, but it's just gone over the bar. And Coalville survive. Again, they need a little bit of spark from somewhere. They're just not getting it, are they? Let's go, and Cairo Mitchell could pick this up. He can, and Cairo Mitchell is through. He's got Lewis Smith inside. Oh, but he went for the glory, and it's so final substitution for Adam Stevens as Tim Berridge comes on for Keith Osborne. He's going to look for Barlasser too. He's gone past Hodges. Oh, Clark sidestepping. Barlasser. Vassell. What a good block by Martin Evans. Oh, it's to Louis Farrington. We've got less than 8 minutes left. As Farrington pulls it to Phil Smith. He's going to try and get Gregson in, and he has done. He's got players in the box. Tim Berridge has equalised. Oh, Tim Berridge, how many important goals has that lad scored for us this season? He's come off the bench and may have rescued a point for Coalville. And that's a lot better. Sabre wanted one chance and Tim's took it. Oh, agonising. It's been agonising for Coalville this evening. But Tim Berridge, you can see the relief on the player's face. Phil Smith finding Jeff Gregson with the ball inside the fullback. And his cross perfect, and Tim Berridge just flicked it in and beaten Price at the near post, which you wouldn't expect. So Coalville Town equalise with very few minutes left of this game. So Gator to control, could he? Where's Clark? We're in the last minute of the game. And there's Purcell out to Adlakin. But well played, Jeff Gregson. Now Berridge. And it's Phil Smith. Can he get Caro Mitchell? Oh, again, Caro, you've got to battle some. You're not battling at all. And it's Adlakin. Oh, Adlakin. Bassel! And it's the final nail in the coffin. What an hammer blow. And Vassell takes the plaudits from the crowd as he has won this game for Rotherham in the 92nd minute of the game. Crowd and the ground absolutely erupt. They know how important this victory will be over Coalville Town. As you can see, oh my, Jeff Gregson couldn't hold that luck in. Who's just took it to Vassell. Scooped it into the corner. So Coalville Town, well, there's got to be some thinking now, and there's the final whistle. You can hear the roar of the crowd. Rotherham United have won the rights in this top of the table clash, 2-1, scoring in the 93rd minute by Vassell. So match day 30, you can see we've gone down 2-1 to Rotherham, who were top side. They were a point front, so they'll extend their lead at the top. Now we've got to concentrate on second position. As Mankay Dons have beaten Gillingham by a goal to nil. Rochdale have drew with Wickham, so we'll see how that has affected the league. And we've got Peterborough beating Portsmouth 1-0, Wimbledon 4, Ipswich 2. And if we look at the other side, Fleetwood 2, Doncaster 2, Blackpool 0, Coventry 0, Burton 0, Sunderland 2, Bristol Rovers 2, Shrewsbury 0, and Lincoln City 2, Oxford United 0. Well, it's gone pains me to see the league table after match day 30. We have dropped down to third place. Oh my. It looks like me. We've got to do something. We've got to regroup. We've got to get points. We've got Rotherham and Rochdale in the pole positions. We're in the playoff places at the minute, and it is 2 from 3 to go up in the automatic spots. So in the other playoff places, we've got Wimbledon, Blackpool, and Ipswich Town. So if it's got to be the playoffs, it's got to be the playoffs. But either way, I will be playing the playoffs, and we can see the conclusion of the season later. But anyway, there's points to play for. We're only a point behind Rochdale, so next game is absolutely vital. Well, if we look at the bottom, we've got Shrewsbury, Portsmouth, and Gillingham. Let's have a look at the Premiership. Well, you can see Liverpool and Man City are going toe-to-toe, 63 points each, with Chelsea third and Arsenal fourth. And Tottenham and Manchester United just outside the top 4. So we look at the bottom. Norwich City, they've still bottom with Brighton and Albion. Sheffield United and Burnley have slopped into 17th place with Watford and Bournemouth. Let's have a look at the Championship. And we can see Huddersfield Town now top of the league. Well, that's a turn up for the book. We've got Huddersfield, Reading and Brentford. And Forest, Fulham and Preston North End, they are in the playoff positions. Middlesbrough, who have just announced that Neil Warnock has taken over from Jonathan Woodgate. They'll be trying to get them into the Premiership, that is for sure. We'll look at the bottom. We've got Charlton, Luton and Stoke City. They're still well adrift of Cardiff, and I'm not a betting man, but that looks very, very precarious for them three teams to be played in the First Division next year. I will be, if we look at the playoffs, I will be playing the playoffs in the Sky Bet Championship, so who goes into the Premiership. And I'll probably use these to actually do next season and have them three teams in the Premiership. So next game we've got Blackpool at home. We're down at the Manda Cruikshank. It doesn't get much more important than that game, does it? I mean, Blackpool are up there in the challenging for the playoff spots, but that is becoming a must-win game. So that from return for match day 31 at a later date, and I'll catch you guys. Thank you for watching.